Glitch, audio, law of attraction and what's missing, April 25th, 2019. And this audio, I explain and agree. The law of attraction is a powerful, conclusive universal law, but its power is limited beliefs hiding in your shadows. What's up, family? If you're new to the channel, my name's Glitch. Please subscribe and watch the videos I provided to gain information for your own wisdom, knowledge, and integration. So today the message is about the law of attraction and what people are missing in it. The law of attraction is tricky. The law of attraction is a universal law. If you don't know what the law of attraction is by now, I encourage you to do your own research on it. But I could tell you what I could tell you from my perspective about what you need to know. The law of attraction is a universal law. It's a universal law. That means it is across the universe. And the law of attraction is tricky because it all comes down to frequency. It all comes down to who you are. What you are, what you're willing to do, and what your beliefs are. I've done a lot of research over the last 15 years about the law of attraction, and I practice my own methods and techniques to see what works and what doesn't work. What they don't tell you is that, yes, the law of attraction is a universal law, and you can attract whatever you want. The problem that nobody ever talks about is that you can't reach your goals and desires if you have blockages. Now, some people in the community will call them subconscious blockages. I refer to them as shadows or blockages. We need to realize that, yes, this law exists, and the blockages are in the way, or what I call shadows. Now, shadows can come in many forms. They can come in the form of guilt, depression, anxiety, sleeplessness, shame, low self-esteem. All these things will hinder or block you from using the law of attraction to achieve the goals and desires that you want. We know this law exists, and this is good. At the same time, anything that you want to be or create exists in what I call energetic potential. Say you're somebody who doesn't feel happy with their current physical body. Now, if you say and make a decision and make an affirmation such as, I am healthy, I am strong, I am muscular, those things are very real and exist in an energetic potential, or some people might call it an alternate reality or a parallel universe. It's all the same to me. It's all synonymous. You have these strong affirmations and you have the will within to achieve these goals. So you go to the gym, you start working out, you start eating healthy. In about a week, you give up. This is the problem. Why do we give up? We give up because within our subconscious, within our spirit, we have shadows. And these shadows will stop you from being who you want to be. These shadows can be, you'll never do it, you're not good enough to achieve that body, only they can do it, you can never do it. These are limiting beliefs and shadows. The key that nobody talks about is that if you don't get past your shadows and limiting beliefs, you can never achieve the goals that you want to achieve. The law of attraction is also very tricky because no matter what you believe in, you attract. You could have any belief, especially negative beliefs, because negative beliefs are comforting. You can have a belief of, I'm not good enough, and law of attraction will show you that you're not. You can have a belief of, I could never be wealthy, and law of attraction will prove that those results. You'll get proof that you'll never be wealthy. So what's the solution? The solution is to change the frequency. You start to say things like, I can be wealthy. I believe it's possible. And then you start to attract a little bit of proof to that belief. You'll get to a point where you'll get a lot of synchronicity and proof. And if you don't clear the limiting beliefs and shadows within, you can never fully realize the potential of your goals. This is the problem. This is what's going to free the slave mentality. You need to get rid of the self-limiting beliefs and shadows within, or you can never get to where you want to go. So I hope this message helped you guys. Glitch, audio, as within, so without. Shadow game. April 25th, 2019. Hello. In this audio message, I explain physical reality is a reflection of your inner. How are you guys doing? My name is Glitch, and I have a really great download for the community tonight, which I think will help a lot of people. I was just having a conversation with my higher self. I reached a point where I have these conversations quite often, and they're very revealing. So let's play a game. Let's call this game, Let's Find the Shadow. The download I got is your outer reality is a reflection of your inner reality. What does that mean? What that means is everything that you witness on the outside within your five senses, your physical reality, is literally a physical reflection of your internal, emotional, spiritual reality. So if you're having experiences, say that you are being judged, everywhere you go, people are judging you, people are putting you down. What does that say? That shows you that you have a shadow or blockage, depending on the word you want to use. To me, it's all synonymous. We'll use shadow for the sake of my terminology for my channel. You have a shadow of judgment within you. How does this pan out? If you have a shadow of judgment within you, you will experience a physical reflection or experience or situation of judgment. So now we're having fun because we're taking our power back. Instead of fearing the shadows and being confused, we can now use this tool of let's find the shadow to find our shadows. And it's so cool. And it takes all the darkness out of the shadow work. People hear shadow and they think of something scary. But this is the deal. If you want to be free, if you want to feel free, if you want to reach enlightenment, you have to find your shadows, embrace them, face them, and then let them clear out and dissipate. Think about how cool this is. What a download this is for the family and the community. Anything that you're experiencing in your emotional life, in your physical real life experience, anything that you're facing or experiencing is a hidden shadow within. Think about how cool that is. We just took all the darkness out of the shadow realm. Let's use another example just for a little bit more clarity. Say you find yourself being very sad. You're sad, you're lonely, no matter what's going on, you're sad, you're lonely. Well, why do you feel these things? Because somewhere within your spiritual energy, there's a shadow of loneliness and isolation. So then you go, wait a minute, if I'm experiencing this is within my spirit. This is something I have to find, embrace, face myself, and then let it go. We just collapsed the timelines of shadow work. You see, it's all about the tools that we use. When we can use the spiritual gifts and tools, we can use them to be free. See, this is the thing. What people truly want more than anything is freedom. We want to feel free. We don't want to have limits. We don't want to feel restrained. We want to be happy, joyful, and free. That's what everybody wants. You want to feel healthy, you want to be happy, but you can't get to these levels if you have hidden shadows within. So now, just one more time to reiterate what I'm saying here. If you're facing or experiencing something in your physical reality, it is a reflection of something inside your spiritual inner reality. I hope this message helped you guys tonight. I think it's profound. Have a good day. Glitch, you are only as strong as your weakest shadow. April 28th, 2018. Watch, listen, enjoy, and integrate. New subs welcome, old subs thanks for staying around, and if you're just watching, take what you want, stay or leave. It's your call. Today's download. You are only as strong as your weakest shadow, and yes, you're welcome for that, okay? What does it mean? Here we go. What does this mean? You have a lot of people in the community that are love and light. Love and light's the goal. Love and light feels right. What's the problem? You're a human being. A lot of people are love and lightening it up, and they're not letting out their shadows. Things that they've demonized. Really, deep subconscious blockages and beliefs that I refer to as shadows. If you don't face your shadows, you can't release them to raise in vibration to get the things you want. So I don't want to hear love and light, love and light, love and light when you're harboring squatting shadows. End of story. You're a human being. You have shadows. Everybody has shadows. If you are truly enlightened or close to it, you either have no shadows, which doesn't exist on this earth yet, or very little shadows left to conquer. A lot of people like to talk shit, but a lot of people don't have YouTube channels teaching. Why? Figure it out. Some people are led to teach. Some people are just full of shit. And you just got to own that. You got to own your shadows. You got to high five your fucking shadows. You got to hug them. Sometimes you got to smack them in the face. You got to knock them back a little bit. Depends on the shadow, okay? We all have different levels of shadows, and I want to make an interesting point that just came to me as well. Shadows are not the same for people. In fact, a shadow can transform. It is another trick of the dark realm, okay? Now, dark and light are both of God. If you can't even digest that part, turn off the video. You're not ready, okay? Dark and light are all from God. Everything is from source. There's a reason for everything that happens, but if you label and judge things because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, or you don't have good discernment, or you're confused, or you're just trying to learn one way or another, you're misinformed, you're misguided, and you need to figure it out for yourself. And it takes a lot of practice. All right, let's say this is where shadows transform. This is a really good trick they have, but your boy Glitch figured it out, so I'm going to give it to you. You're welcome. Consider a PayPal donation if I help you, because this work is not easy. I've given up my life for it. So you have a shadow of shyness, okay? You're shy. There's my sign. There's 2 signs in a row. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Say you have a shadow of shyness. What's the best way to get rid of shyness? Put yourself in a situation that challenges your shyness. You know that uncomfortable, anxious feeling you get? That's how you know you're on the right track. Put yourself in a position to face the fucking shadow. Face it. Embrace the anxiety. Go through it. You come out the other side. Boom. You level up. Confidence goes up. Frequency and vibration go up. Manifestational skills increase. You face that shadow again. You do it again. You do it again. You used to be somebody who was shy, and now you're somebody who is really, really confident. Watch what the shadow does. You become overconfident. Your shadow started out as shyness. You face it so many times, you leveled up into confident, and then you rode that. The shadow went, all right, now that we got this person confident, we're going to make them overconfident and under-knowledged. That's one of the lines I always use. You're overconfident and under-knowledged. You have to become confident and knowledgeable and have wisdom. But the shadow will take you on that ride. Choo-choo, motherfucker. The shadow train is coming in. Hear my passion through my words and don't get offended by my cursing. It's just passion. Stop demonizing everything. Sidetrack. Now you have some shyness that transforms into confidence, which keeps going. Your shadow takes you on the train trip to overconfidence. Now you're back into the shadow. What's your shadow? You're rubbing people wrong because you're too confident. Now you become arrogant. Humble thyself. You have to know, keyword, balance. What does yin-yang symbol represent? You got the circle, you got the white portion, and you got the black portion. There's a white circle, and in the white portion, there's a black circle. What does it represent? Duality, dark in the light, and light in the dark. Balance, neutrality, it's all balance. So you could have shadows start you here and take you on a trip here. You got to know when to stop that ride. Think about it. Shadows transform. Ultimate resistance. You have the ultimate resistance to what? Face it, embrace, face, release, to raise vibrational frequency. It's all about ascending. It's all about reaching enlightenment through finding balance. Know thyself. Integrate wisdom. Integrate knowledge to transform into wisdom to share with others. Does this make sense to you? You're only as strong as your weakest shadow. Become a shadow hunter. Become a shadow killer. Clear them out. Balance yourself. Stop demonizing. Stop labeling. Stop judging. Become love. Become compassion. This is my message for the day. Let it sink in. Watch it a couple times and you'll see what I'm talking about. Peace and blessings.